Younger bro's testing the mic.
Of course you are.
Younger bro's testing the mother flipping mic.
Oh no, I think his voice is already fucking up.
I did throw up a little bit earlier. Had an acid reflux that caused me to throw up sometimes.
I feel like that's something that you should have said before we started, not at the start of the stream, but okay.
But no, I'm not sick or anything. It's just acid reflux.
No, I know. I'm just like, just imagine somebody logs in to Twitch, listens to the stream. The first thing they hear before we even do the intro is just, by the way, I threw up today.
Very solid intro.
Like, that's not that's a liquid intro at best.
With that, hello people, this is Super Bros Game 9, I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, not vomiting older bro.
And we are back with another episode of Danganronpa 2. No, I actually threw up because of the blood.
I can imagine that.
Okay, we got to solve the murderers.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go backstage? There's a plaque.
Nope.
There's a plaque.
There's a plaque hanging on the stage.
It says Bloodlust. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's wide enough it can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain.
This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's a stage that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket.
So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, then this is probably something the killer really needed for this crime.
Why did they need it?
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Probably to change the massive blood loss that Hyoko went through, maybe?
Possibly.
By the way, I like how the speakers have the Pokeball symbol. Just need to paint that a little bit red.
They can't for reasons.
Ibuki, I'm going to need to borrow some of your fluids.
Your fluids!
Hey, Mr. B.
Hey, Mr. B. Yep,
Yes.
Ibuki died and Hyoko died.
And Hyoko, yeah. Like, we were expecting Hyoko at some point, but we weren't expecting her now. This looks like the music venue AC unit. That's right.
Well, I mean, this is
Danganronpa.
Yeah, it is a Danganronpa game. It is a murder mystery game.
You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! Now I know why it's so damn hot! I better turn off the heater now. That should cool things off a little.
A giant Japanese anime game of Clue. Sure. I think as long as we don't touch that thing at the front here, and or Ibuki's body, we can basically look at everything.
Yeah, I'm saving the bodies for last. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. Dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting, unless they didn't know how to use it.
Fair. But, well, no, never mind.
Step ladder is tipped over on its side. Well, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
This must be the step ladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw.
Yep. Ah, isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, this must be...
Then it must be Hyoko's blood.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Bloodstain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean?
Yeah, these colors are very difficult to use to determine who's talking, and like the text is slightly cut off for me.
Yeah. Oh, we know what this is. It's not
Yeah.
the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Oh,
Yep,
Buki, she did the dirty
yep.
with the rope.
She died.
I
Yep.
did not want to read that.
From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from here?
That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Huh?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikon. Do you have a moment?
Oh, what happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being strung up by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries. There's no doubt she died from that.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself?
That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Blood on the
And yet we got it
stepladder.
anyways.
I'm wondering if the first person who went up there was actually Hiyoko. And then they stabbed her for whatever reason. And then Ibuki came up. That's when we switched on the light, and that's when Ibuki happened. And they were just hiding Hiyoko's body that entire time because she was actually the first person who got killed.
Yeah, I definitely think that she was the first person who got killed. I think she's been killed. She might have even been dead. Like, she was locked in her room. She might have been dead since yesterday.
No, they said she responded, so...
She responded, but we don't... She could have died yesterday, for all we know, after that.
Yeah.
And we would have no idea.
Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? A hemp bag. Upon inspection, there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. So somebody went to the theater and stole this. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag.
But it isn't a clue, apparently. Okay, I think at this point, there's that.
There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use the control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use the lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? No, it might just meant they didn't know how to use it.
I see. So you noticed it too, Fiend.
Huh? Noticed.
You didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item?
Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? Something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting.
Yes, so you finally noticed.
But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, man.
There is no need. Go, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
Answer launched himself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in the flash.
Choo-choo!
It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam.
Ha ha ha! Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow, that is amazing! I have never seen a hamster do tricks! So, you've never watched Hamtaro?
I want to say Gunham has been pretty involved in this murder, as in he's been very helpful, so I don't suspect him at all.
So, shockingly, he's been very helpful, yeah.
He just does, even though he says shit, he's not a bad guy.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
So what's with the paper?
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. It appears it's nothing useful.
No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think of it, it's too unnatural.
Thick paper.
Okay,
I think you are limited to the bodies.
Buki body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Buki's feet? I didn't notice when she was... But the soles of her feet are dirty. This is blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki, and if that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Yep.
I want to say somebody ordered Ibuki to kill Hyoko, and then they ordered Ibuki to off herself.
It's possible.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah. At first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hint bag, but though I knew right away she was gone since she was from the rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. True, their estimated death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this
Because
time.
that's important.
But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it.
Yes.
In the video, Ibuki was...
Yep.
Was it Ibuki?
It's too short to be Hyoko. Or it's too tall to be Hyoko.
Was climbing the stepladder on her own right after that. Wait, hold on. Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died. That means that she committed... Oh. No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki did, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence.
Yeah, that is true.
Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? I think somebody was pissed at Hyoko, so they wanted to find a way to...
Well, that would be...
offer.
So every single person has motive.
No, I think somebody personally was offended. And the only person I can think of that Hyoko berated the most would be Mikon.
Yeah.
And if Mikon caught the virus, that could switch her personality to be evil
Yeah.
or vengeful. According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it, but why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. That's because Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes.
Nope.
Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time?
Nope.
Even if that's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
How is none of these clues? Hajime, do you have a minute?
No, you're in the way.
now,
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help?
action.
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Yoko's kimono. No, I don't believe that.
No.
So I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search her.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead?
Look, it's not like you're gonna like touch her inappropriately. We just need to ensure that there's nothing under her kimono. Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Hey, Akane! Yo, what's up?
Hey,
There's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for it?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
I think it is actually less conspicuous that Akane does it.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Huh, let's see.
Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for?
Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than keys to the cottage, so this must be the key to her motel room.
Key to her motel room, huh?
If the key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that
Because
right?
if this was a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier.
Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along.
Yep. Which means we get to go to her motel room.
And it's probably a bloody thing.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well,
Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck?
I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape was acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
Sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in the sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint.
How was
Well-
that not a clue either?
Well, if you want to see a blood, we can always play Mortal Kombat. Am I
we touched
missing
everything.
something? Yeah, I think we're good.
Here. We've done everything here.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Hajime,
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feeling.
Hey,
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater.
After you said that, Nagato walked out on my sight. Movie theater. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigation of the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music video is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Okay. So that's why we didn't get a time of death. Because literally even Monokuma doesn't know.
Well, I don't think it's that. Monokuma has cameras watching everything. He knows exactly when everything happened.
I
However,
guess.
the point here is that the reason he didn't give a time of death is because who died first is a critical part of
Oh,
the
yeah.
puzzle that you have to solve.
And it's obvious that Hyoko died first.
Yes.
Because of the heat, is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that must have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred.
Yep.
First Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder.
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, manga, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it.
How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
The movie we didn't watch.
Oh, that movie.
Good instincts. The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why'd they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this is really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a sec. What are y'all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm real cautious, fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. There it is, so that rule is still in place.
Yeah.
On this killing school trip, the Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
Which is why they probably had Ibuki kill Hyoko so that they can kill another.
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny little brains.
To be fair, I don't know if Monokuma will accept that ruling, because keep in mind, in the last trial, where Peko killed someone, the way Monokuma worded it was, the only way that Fuyuhiko could be guilty is if Peko was a tool and had no free will. So if that's how he rules it, then I think they would argue that Ibuki murdering someone is not her own free will, because she was ordered to do it and could not comply based on the disease. So she was a tool. So I think it's
Maybe,
highly
I'm not
likely that
sure.
Monokuma would say that the Blackened was still the guilty one for both. It doesn't matter as long as we figure out that, like, assuming that Ibuki killed her, as long as we say that, I don't think he's gonna have a problem with it being like, well, technically he was guilty for both and not just one. He's still the Blackened either way.
Yeah, but I still think there could be a third murder, because I bet you the Blacken only technically killed one person.
It's
I bet
possible.
you. But if that's the case, oh, that'd be terrible. Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Eh?
So.
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap at one another?
Silence.
Shut up. It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ah.
I don't like
All right, fine. That's right. I didn't see the rest of the line.
Oh, basically, he just... we have a history, don't we? Isn't there a settings button that shows all the lines? A different pause menu?
Well, this could tell
Oh,
me.
system. R1.
R1.
Go back to that menu.
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
No, go back to...
That's audio.
Go back to the setting. Hit R1. There's a controls in the system. Nope, those are other controls. Okay.
I know
never
there
mind.
is a history button.
But it may not be here. Okay. Basically, oh, here we go. Wait, hold on.
This is
Wait.
the pause.
Yeah, it's the pause. But yeah, down. Transcript.
Okay. All right, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at a given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
But that directly contradicts the last trial.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see. So there's no possibility for two killers. God damn it. I see. So there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Okay, so are we going to make that Monokuma's testimony?
Yep,
I
that
guess.
makes things a little easier.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that. It sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Also, so if there can't be 2 killers, in this case, I think our theory still works that Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then Ibuki died. That wouldn't make 2 killers. That would still leave only one mastermind.
Yeah, but again, that does directly contradict the Pecco trial, where explicitly his ruling is it's the mastermind of the thing is the killer. That means that Fuyuhiko was the killer.
Yeah, it does kind of.
So, like, that ruling, I think the better way to rule this would just be to say that, yeah, you have to rule it as whoever, if there's multiple murders at once, there can never be 2 people that we vote for at a trial. There can be multiple murderers, but the only way there can be multiple murders is if one of the murderers kills another murderer.
Mm-hmm.
It could be you haven't seen it.
Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
So,
Like I said, that movie.
oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Oh, then the imitation is.
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
And we're the only ones that
So
didn't
yeah, we
see
didn't
it.
see that. So that literally makes it impossible that we committed this crime.
As if they copied the movie. So I guess we just told everybody we saw it.
No, I think we didn't say anything. They just assumed we saw it
Yeah.
because obviously.
Well, I'm just saying, in a case like this, they probably wouldn't be suspicious of us anymore.
No,
Because we
but-
didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
Nope.
I see Nagato mentioned something about that. Why are you back? No, why are you flashbacking to this?
It wasn't even in that room.
I know.
you.
I see. You haven't seen it? Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
Yeah, we need to go to the hospital and we need to go to the motel. There's a
You
lot
are
of places.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right. Might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's a lot of things I need to I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end.
Yep.
We're the ultimate ace attorney. But yeah, it would actually be interesting if we were trying to discover our ultimate talent and we never got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the movie theater first because that's where they want us to be.
Oh, they want us to be at all.
I know. The trial won't start until we go to all these places.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
Yeah, just like the video game was also an imitation case. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have watched that
I
movie.
see.
I see. You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
That's good. That's good.
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer.
Do you have a problem with that?
Damn.
What are you gonna do?
Woo-hoo-hoo. And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough customer. You were so devoted to being a tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking anyway, why don't you show it to Nagato?
Stop it.
No.
But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid.
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still going to watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I only give away 1 ticket per customer. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the sticker, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it
Look
once.
forward to it.
Then I'll prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Huh? Why?
No reason, just think of it as a protective charm, since you found the body and all.
Oh,
Yeah, we explicitly will be questioned because we found the body. So we have an out of,
And-
I didn't watch it until after the murder.
until today. Yep. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes preparations. That reminds me, the item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag of heat cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Ah!
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Monokuma's account again.
Yeah, seriously.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I mean, it's not really so much a slip of a tongue, more that we already knew that, Monokuma. We figured that whoever had that bag, you sold it to them. Or they could have stolen it.
Well, no. What he's saying, there might be a difference if he's not lying, where they got 2 bags. What that means is that someone could have stolen one of the bags, or yeah, but it is highly probable, given his reaction, that the killer is the one who bought the bag.
Yeah.
And therefore, if we find out who bought the bag, it's the same as finding the killer.
This is exciting, exciting!
Pretty dope theater. Naughty Bear. Is that a Naughty Dog reference?
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. It sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Uh-huh.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Okay.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise
Uh-huh.
and was whisked away to Monomi's country.
Yes, it's a Wizard of Oz reference.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Uh-huh.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Wonder who he got to voice act for this.
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Uh-huh.
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened,
Hold on.
Monokuma finally reached
If
the
these are
wizard
based on the
Monomi,
people
the
that they're...
great and powerful.
These are based on the people, right? They had... this is critical. These are based on the people because the one that had no heart would be Hyoko because she's a bitch all the time. And so he cut her into pieces / cut with knife somehow.
No. She got strung up, so she got shot with
No.
arrows.
She's been strung up, but she was cut with a blade. This is critical because the first one had no brain, which is Ibuki, because she literally took orders from anyone and had no thoughts. And the one without courage would be Mikan, because she's a fraidy cat who's always afraid of everything. So that seems to imply they're about to murder Mikan with arrows.
If they kill Mikan, after Mikan, there'll be nobody left from that game we saw. she'd be the last one.
Yeah.
Eventually,
So I'm like,
one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
yeah, somehow.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
It's such a bad movie.
Oh God. I'll give it to them. It was funny, but that's about it.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand. Let's set sail with Captain Morgan.
I'm just imagining him in the seat next to him.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. Goodbye, bye, bye, Birdie.
I'm too exhausted to even let out a sigh right now.
Disgusting.
That's all I. Oh. I mean, same
Yeah.
thing. That's all I can say to describe the situation. I can't believe I'm saying this to you, Nagato, but you were right. It was one of the most boring slog fests I've ever seen. Right?
How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in the case. Ibuki matched the Scarecrow. Kyoko matches the lion's death.
See, but she wasn't shot with arrows. She was cut with a blade. She also isn't cowardly.
Maybe because they couldn't kill a third person, that they couldn't cut somebody, so they
But
just
they didn't
made-
know that at the time. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or...
If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true.
Yeah, just... out.
Alright, they wanted us to investigate the hospital next. Let's go to the hospital.
You have passed by every single place.
I never recognized the hospital. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alleyway where all those machines were lined up?
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras or surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit.
Yes, but I can prove that wrong with a lot of online videos I've seen.
The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
However, I did swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right, you did work on that. Sure, let's read the thing again.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days.
I'm guessing the Monokuma doll is in Hyoko's hotel room.
Yes.
There's a surveillance unit on the desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope. And beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that ladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope end. That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Now I think the candle didn't go out. They destroyed the unit.
Man.
Well, if the candle light goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to do the deed. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her?
I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she... Oh, wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure out so easily.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said that the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset?
Bastard.
I think I can figure it out. I don't think Chiaki is the killer in any way. I just don't believe it. Oh, Kane.
now then.
Phew, finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Excuse me? Win what?
No, I wouldn't win. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effect. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock.
Thank
Look-
fuck for that.
It looked like there was only one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any other gowns?
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing?
You saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Dear Lord. What?
Let's check Petty. Yep.
Yeah, we should probably see if we can check other rooms too. Because
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look elsewhere. Room 2 was Nagato?
Yep.
You really want us to go to the conference room because I thought room number 3 was it.
Yep. Check the... We can't open the other door, right? Not the staff room, the main door.
No, I checked it.
Okay. On-call room.
This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff, but all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room. Working at the hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on in this island? Medical equipment, nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. There's a bed. It resembles the ones in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not the time for a rest. I should go back to investigating. What is this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out?
I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
aw.
Bummer. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprised, I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to block or completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about shining light through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light. And it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
Black light? Light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish?
Because you called me stupid, idiot.
I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I bet you they changed the signal somehow. Used the projector. Or
Yep.
they connected the projector to the monitor downstairs.
Yeah, that's possible. But if that was the case, it literally would have had to have been.
Mikon.
No.
Or Fuyuhiko.
No. It had to be the mechanic. I literally don't think anyone else could have figured out how to swap the projector onto a different signal other than him.
I guess. The projector, well, it's not strange for it to be in a conference room after all. This probably isn't good. I should look elsewhere.
Bullshit.
So this was the light blocking curtain. That's why it was so pitch black. It's a really big window. The room looks more spacious thanks to a lot. It's folding desks. They probably arrange these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. Hey, did I do something to make you angry?
That's wrong.
I'm not angry. I think.
Well, are you or aren't you? If you're not angry, you wouldn't have done something so weird.
Yeah, I'm already over what happened earlier, so you don't have to worry about it.
I think.
She teasing me. Okay.
Try Buki's room now, because we should have to investigate that still.
Yeah, seriously. I'm pretty sure it was number 1. Nope.
Okay.
It said you're done investigating at the hospital, which is stupid. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't know where Hyoka's room is. It might be faster to just ask somebody.
So you have a peek.
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? You talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
Wasn't trying to hide my presence in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
Still his line.
Oh, sorry. I literally didn't even see that you changed the line.
Oh, well, it's because it's so short I didn't see it in the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
I wonder how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
I don't.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was from the baton line. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikon and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoka's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall...
Yeah, Monomi, Gundam.
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
See.
I see, so Koizuchi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like-
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were circled the island? No. We went to the movie theater and the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. If it's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we discovered her body.
Huh?
What, do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do and to end up like that. But I think Hiyoko was killed long before. Very, very long before. I don't know how long
I don't
before.
know. I don't think that vehicle's gonna be anything, but why not?
It's like,
Nope.
It looks like it's not a clue to the incident. We can only go in Hiyoko's room.
Of course, it'd be rude to do anything else.
Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it just opened just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed in here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used it to open it.
I see.
What? Did something happen?
No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault, what does that mean?
There it
He's
is.
on the toilet.
Okay, here, touch him first. There we go. Okay, we're done.
Yay. He's on the toilet. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. The bed isn't messed up. It looks like she was abducted in her sleep.
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in the room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mihiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
Oh, so that's why it's tied in the front, because she struggled to tie her kimono.
Yeah.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiru. That Mihiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
Oh, I'm wondering if Sonia accidentally led Hiyoko to her death. I'm
Yeah.
guessing the killer was staging Ibuki's death and Hiyoko arrived and they killed her.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that. She was abducted by someone. So that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening into our conversation.
Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue because they didn't? Something's wrong. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Ding dong bing bong.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Buki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go.
Go!
Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in Monokuma Rock. And soon enough.
Is everyone here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Hey, jerk, hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb
What?
child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
My brain works just fine!
Hey, hey.
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see, so you've come to avenge him.
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say, oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape!
Hey, hey.
Hey, did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, I think it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die.
Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you
What are you saying, fiend?
You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right.
Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime?
What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
fine?
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make
How
history.
troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma and me just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already dead. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monomi at all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good. That's ominous.
I don't like this. Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then we need to end this once and for all. Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well?
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed.
Rawr!
We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lineup silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock,
The normal stuff happens.
the elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Yeah, I have no idea who the killer is this time. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. The light poured through the other side, eroding the boundaries of darkness. And I walked into that place.
My! It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
What?
Well, now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of a long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Buki Mayoda, the ultimate musician, she was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hyoko Shinji, the ultimate traditional dancer, the only thing she had going for her was a kimono. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with my hero's death. Was she trying to change? The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whatever I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost, for our sake, for our friend's sake, for Buki and Hyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, please save. Okay.
So we have 11-ish minutes. So we could stop here early, or we could continue on, and then just play back through the, 10 minutes or whatever.
Okay, cheat code. Oh, I leveled up a lot, so I can just use all of it.
Yep, but unfortunately, you don't have enough to use.
What do you mean?
We don't have enough skills to... No. That's right, but I'm saying we don't have enough skills to actually
Use.
film.
Yeah, seriously.
So.
But, yeah, we'll continue on. We'll go ahead.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know? Anyway, we We shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was...
It can't be Mikan. There's no way. Because she would have to set all that up in that amount of time, which I don't know if she had enough time to set that up.
I think Chiaki's bit is saying that they somehow managed to film something. Like something was done at the hospital in that blackout room. I just don't get what.
A video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head.
Because I didn't pay attention to what the floor in the hospital was.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
And you didn't try to
Thought
get
I should
him
tell
off.
the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I fled with him in various ways to see if he could...
What do you mean in various ways?
Various ways?
There it is.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's, and not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Nagito's taking over.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
No, Nagito just wants you to...
Yeah. Nagito wants there to be no doubts.
Yeah.
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Ugh. Just as Kazuchi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse.
That is true.
Damn it, I should have explained it. I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. And I tell him now thanks to that.
Yeah. Make your argument. Surveillance.
Take an invitation. It's got to be
Well,
that.
it depends on what they say.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Hajime's testimony is a lie,
Well, you
and
don't
the
agree with
fact
that.
Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
There it is. That
means
one.
it
Yeah.
probably is Hajime's fault.
Yep. Yeah, I love how he knows that's false. Like, he's making an argument that he knows is easily disprovable.
I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. Because there's no way I would have been able to do something like that.
Hajime's testimony.
if Hajime's, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also.
I don't think I can. After all,
Obviously, because he's the.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
Just look at his
The
hair.
bodies were imitating. No, that's wrong.
Well, no, that's not wrong. It's no, that's
I'm
impossible.
not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitate
Yeah,
it.
Nagito's entire purpose here is to make it impossible for anyone to blame you. Because the entire point is, in this game, you are the unbiased, like, not narrator, but, like, you're the detective, in effect.
Yeah.
So, unless it's, like, outside of the first murder in the first game, you aren't allowed to be, like, accused.
Accused, exactly.
Or
Yeah.
But, so
did
yeah.
anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Of course I did.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Yeah.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a
Yeah, oh
waste of
god.
time.
Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why
Exactly.
the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was
Yeah,
still
and this is the
inside.
part where it's definitely wrong.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
I'm wondering if Fuyuhiko's trying to...
Unless he did it, I don't think he's intentionally misleading. I think he just believes that that's the order of events, and there is no possible other order of events.
Yeah.
Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have
I bet
alibis.
Nekomaru's talking through Monokuma.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
Killer was inside the music venue. If you could obviously think so, but is that really it?
Okay. So, I'll be honest, I have no idea what the hell they're gonna contradict here.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
That's all true.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
We think that's true.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
I bet it's not the drumstick that was locking the door. It was the.
Talking about the broken drumstick?
It's not that.
You can use that as a bolt to
I
lock
think
the
it's
door.
this.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
If the door was really locked from the inside, then what was that thing I found? Yep, it's the glue.
The killer
Yeah.
was still inside
But
the
so
music
it's
by locking
so
the
it's
door
this.
from they tried to
It's
keep
not.
us from
It's got to be the
Seems they
inside.
were trying to stall for
How did they lock the door? That
Because
door should
that
not
the
have
other
had a
one's an
lock.
agree,
was on the
so you
floor
can't
in front of
contradict an
Talking
agree.
about the broken drumstick?
Period.
Yep.
Like,
so it's
and
not
yet
first.
you continue to do it despite me explicitly stating
Well,
that.
it does this quicker.
The killer was
I
still inside the
did that
music
on
by
purpose.
locking the door from. No, that's wrong.
Somehow that's wrong. We have no idea on this case. We're like drawing for
There's
straws.
also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Okay, do we want to just stop here?
That's what I'm thinking. Like we probably just want to stop here because we can
Yeah.
just end the game. When was the last time we saved?
At the start of the trial.
Oh right, it auto says. Yeah, so we can just fast forward through this, do these bits
If
next time.
that happens.
Yeah, I'm like 100% sure that's how this works.
All right.
But so yeah.
So that's going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos, do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in the next Danganronpa 2. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.